Good afternoon. Welcome to Waggies Travels. We've got another review to do. This is going to be a bit eventful because this is heavy. So we recently did a review on the AC50S Bluetti stroke Poweroak solar generator, and Bluetti have reached out to us again, and they've now sent us a bigger machine to have a look at. So we haven't unboxed it. It's still wrapped exactly as it was when it arrived, and it's heavy. So I'm going to stick it on the table and we'll do this a box at a time. Ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, sound effects. I'll put it in the middle of the table.
We have. That's as middle as I can get it. I'll do that. Okay. Right. Oh, that is heavy.
Do you want me to open it then?
I'll let you open it. Well, you know us, we don't actually ever undo anything until we're going to start a review. So.
Oh, you're right. There's a box inside
there's a box inside a box. So. Oh.
It's not as big as it looks then. Do you want to pick your phone up so we can see inside this one?
Hang on a minute. So, let's just bring you up inside here. So look, there's another box inside the box.
Alright, see if we can get some of this.
So that's going to be all the connectory stuff, isn't it?
What is technically known as gubbins.
That's it. Shall I get rid of that?
Right, I don't think this is going to be very easy to get out then.
I'll tell you what, we'll do this the other way. Hang on. So what I'll do is just put this back here.
Right, I'll hold the box, you lift the thingy out.
No, I'll tell you what, let's just put this down on the floor for a minute. Hang on a minute.
Right, do you want to see the struggling or not? Right, okay.
Just go with the sound effects, people. Go with the sound effects.
Wow.
It's here. It's here. It's heavy.
Oh,
it's here.
Looks like a sewing machine.
In the box.
Right, let's take it out of its little bag now.
There's bits and pieces that have fell out of the box, out of the paperwork. Hang on a minute.
Oh yeah, okay, this is not for girls then. I don't want to be sexist here, but that is bloody heavy. Right, that side has the 3-pin plug things, and there's just a fan to keep it cool. And then if I turn it around the other way, because both sides are flush, there's nothing on the sides. What's on that side?
That's the control panel.
Right, so we've got 4 USBs then. And
so there's
attached to the car, that bit?
Yeah, so that's a 3 amp. They're both 3 amp. And USB-C. So there's USB and a USB-C, which is good. The input, the output. Should we see how much charge it's got in it? Oh, wait a minute.
Has it got any?
I do believe
what?
It has. It's got 80% charge. Oh.
Alright, well while you've been chatting, I've opened this other little box.
Okay.
And there's one of these.
Well, that's the power charger, isn't it? Yep. There's the... Oh, our favourite. Solar connectors.
Okay.
And the normal plug-in charger. Now, to do what we need to do, we need to fully charge this. So we shall fully charge this. Wait a minute, I'll sit down. If I sit down, you can sit. Sit down. Should we sit down? I'll sit down. Sit down. So we'll fully charge this, then we'll come back, and then we'll start using some stuff that we'd use in the camper.
Okay.
So this time we're kind of thinking stuff like the electric kettle, the electric toaster. Might try your hairdryer on a higher setting.
Okay.
And if we can get the camper van back in time, we'll actually power up the camper van, put the heating on, put the fridge on.
Will it run a little telly?
We'll find that out as well.
Okay. Well, let's do the entertainment route as well, shall we?
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. See if we can get. See everything we can get charging with it. We shall try. So.
Well, you haven't got more plugs, so I'm assuming it's a longer length of time.
Yeah, so it's a.
You can't plug more into it.
No,
so.
you can't plug more into it, but you have got a much bigger capacity.
And you haven't got that bit where you can put your phone on it to charge it, have you?
No.
Okay.
Right, we'll charge this up, then we'll be back and we'll start doing stuff. We've filled up, we've charged up the Bluetti.
Our sewing machine.
Our sewing machine, is that just on? There we go. So, let's just quickly show you that. You should be able to see that that's up at, where are we? Up at 100%. And what I'm going to do is, while we're testing all these gadgets and gizmos, is I'm going to use this old GoPro, which I'm going to plunk right in front of the Bluetti. Poweroak. It's a Poweroak, isn't it? Poweroak. So,
can I just ask you a question then? What is it with the name?
Right, so Bluetti is its main brand name, and it's sold as either Poweroak or Mega Oak in different countries.
Right, okay.
So
that's that start.
Okay, so what are we going to try? So we're going to start off with our toaster from the camper van. So let's should we put a slice of bread in it as well? Should we pretend we're going to use it? So
well, we are going to use
it.
We're
plug
not
this in.
Are we?
No, we're not. So let's just set that going. Give that a push. So it should bring the light on. There we go. Plug this in and power up the
Head on then.
DC. There we go.
So real slice of bread.
Real slice of bread. Let's just bring the camera around here. And oh,
Other breads are available.
Yeah. There we go. So that's gone down, and that is putting 725 watts.
How long will this take? Because this is a travel
I
toaster,
don't know.
so it could be a little while until we go brown.
Well,
is that the noise of that?
That's this. The fan is kicked in, and that is toasting.
It's definitely warm.
That is toasting.
How are we doing?
It's nothing like that for whack.
So what happens if I want to, as you would, have a coffee and
Shall
toast?
we try it? Let's try it.
Right.
So this has got a load limit of 1 kilowatt, so 1,000 watts. You can. Oh!
It popped up.
That popped quickly. I don't think that's toasted yet. No, it is warm. I'll turn it up a bit.
Well, not now because it's half toasted, isn't it?
So you can run it at 1,200 watt for up to 2 minutes.
I don't want to get the kettle too close to the toaster because I don't think that's particularly safe.
So
I plug that one in. Oh.
Yeah. So, no, it didn't like that.
I haven't switched anything on yet.
Yeah, it's already on.
Oh, is it? Oh, is it tripped it?
It trips it.
Right, okay. So the answer's no then.
So let's just, and then power that back on again. And should we put the toaster down? So I believe that the toaster is 800, 750 to 800, and yeah, so that would ring true at 723, and the kettle is 600.
Oh, so the two added together is too high then?
Yeah. So.
All right. Okay.
So that is going, and that is toasting, I believe.
It's definitely warm. But
So
I do know trouble.
That will.
They do take a little while, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, hang on a minute. We'll be back in 2. Right. So we're still going. That has got to be getting on for burnt.
All right. We turned it up, didn't we? So
Yeah.
how do I get it to just come up by itself?
There should be a stop button on it.
Oh, there. Ah, there we go. Oh, that's on. Right, one piece of done toast.
Excellent.
Here's the piece I made earlier.
Right, so that works.
Alright, so kettle by itself. Oh.
That's hot. Shall we move that around the back? Because we're going to run out of space to do stuff. So, that is hot. Okay, try the kettle by itself.
Alright, okay. I'm just going to try the other side here.
It's on already.
Oh! It's making a ping, ping, ping noise. Or was that you?
That's right. So, typically, this camera's just turned itself off. So, that is pulling 600.
Look at it there, it's not my. It all happened seamlessly.
So that is pulling 600. What we could do is, whilst we're doing that, shall we try? Let's try this, and one of the. That's it. Would you be as kind as to pass me the iPad, the big iPad? So let's just plug this in down here and switch on the DC. Okay, there we go, and then plug this in. Oh, try and do this one-handed. Oh, not very good, not very good. There we go. Is there a port? Yes, it's charging with all of 13 watts. Oh look, upside down. And upside down Waggies travels.
What are you doing?
Oh, I don't know.
That's why it's so professional here, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's tiny.
Yeah. But it is charging. So. Excellent. Let's try something else. Let's try.
Oh, we're going to try lots of things at once.
Let's try. So shall we try this?
There you go.
So we can plug this in as well. Need an iPhone or something. Other phones are available.
Well, my phone won't fit on
Your
that
phone won't fit that one. No.
Shall we go find the phone? Where is it, Rich? On the table.
Might be on the table. Oh, I do believe that's come down a bit. Let's just bring that up a bit. There we go. So, that's still going. Let's.
Phone.
Phone. And. Oh, that's just a quick view of our fridge. There you go. And it is charging. Excellent stuff. So that is now pulling 23 watts on the DC and 550-ish on the AC.
Can I just ask another question here then?
Yeah, go on.
The more things you plug in,
yeah,
will that kettle now take longer to boil?
No, because it's still got the right wattage.
Right, okay.
Okay.
So
shall we try this? Because I don't think this is a massive. So the leads for this are inside. You might have to put Winnie down. So you may.
Now we have to use it touching food preparation area with the job under your arm.
This is it.
Right.
So we tried this out, didn't we? And
We'll take the plastic thing out.
I wasn't very what's it about it until I realised you actually had to leave it plugged in for a little while, and it does do what it says it will do.
Not that one, Lisa.
Oh, we could try that as well. So what we'll do is we'll try it plugged into the mains. No, so we need that one because that's the mains one. So what we can do is we can try the mains one, which is on the side.
This one here?
Yeah, so you get that out and plug that in. There we go. Excellent. Let's plug this in.
Is that it?
That's it, and it is.
The light has come on.
The light has come on. So what we'll do is we will just put the lid on this, and then while we're rattling on with all our other bits and pieces, what difference has that made to not a vast deal, to be quite honest?
Oh, can I just show you this little mouse and phone? Look at that. How cute is that?
That's weird.
What's that?
So for some reason, the DC, sorry, the AC, the DC is tripped.
Well, everything, because my kettle's still boiling.
Yeah, so that's actually tripped when I plugged the phone in. So now it's charging again. I can't see why that would have tripped.
And my kettle's boiled.
Wow.
My kettle has boiled.
That is marvellous. So the kettle has boiled.
Cup of tea?
Cup of tea, we'll have a cup of tea in a minute. I'm going to keep an eye on that, find out what that tripped out. And we've dropped 20%. So that's not bad. We've done the toaster, the kettle. Shall we try the fan heater on a low thing? I really don't know what that's rather.
Alright, so now we sat down with our toast and our coffee.
So let's turn it on.
And
yeah,
we're going to.
So
this is the other thing. As soon as it's plugged in, it's going, isn't it? There's
no. So well, it isn't because it's not switched on.
Right. Okay. So I just wondered why you did that then, because I could have done that, couldn't I?
Yeah. So just click it. So that should be cold here. Hang on a minute. So that should be cold. Now is that made? So that's pulling just with a fan. That is pulling 60 watts. So just one more click. Wow, that is 1085. It's dropping back down to so that should. So you can see that's pulling exactly a kilowatt.
So are all the other things still working?
So everything else is still. No, it's tripped again. So the DC is tripped again. I don't know whether it's just the.
Well, that's quite nice, I think.
Let's try again.
I know, but it tripped when we plugged that in. So is it at the point when you plug something in and it starts pulling?
For some reason that is tripping. So let's just unplug that. So I've unplugged the iPhone. And E023, so that's obviously a code for something, and I don't know what. So let's E023. Oh,
is that just error? E for error?
Yeah, it's an error code for something. Just pick this lead up, plug this one back in, and see if it does it again. And switch it back on again. No, E023. For some reason that is tripping on the DC. I don't know whether that's a fault with the unit or a fault with the overload. So
well, down this end, I'm quite happy. I've got my toast, I've got my coffee, I'm heating my toast.
Coffee and you're warm.
Yep. Oh,
so,
and I'll be able to make something. What am I going to put in here?
I don't know yet. So what I'm going to do is, just to upset you, I'm just about to turn that off.
Oh.
And then I'm going to reset this to see if it does it again. So that is now. So that's charging. So I'm wondering if with that heater on and charging is just too much for it. Yeah, so they're both charging now quite happily. They're both charging quite happily. Let's try and switch that back on again and see what happens. Oh. Yeah, so. Oh, let's just turn this one. So what's happening is that the pull of this and this and the two DC bits is just too much for it. So but that's now quite happily pulling.
How long will it let this go on
Well,
for them?
what I want to do is I'm just gonna we've proved that all this is going quite happily. There is let's have a look. So we socket wise, you've got four USBs and a USB-C, so that's 5. A cigarette lighter, 6, and 2 240 volt.
What is it?
So that's 8 outlets and then the charger.
If you wanted this on 15 minutes when you first get up in the morning to get dressed, for instance, is it going to let you have 15 minutes?
Well, I actually imagine it's probably going to let you have an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Right, okay.
So what I'm thinking is that I might just quickly, because this charges ridiculously fast.
No, but think of a practical. If you're getting up in the morning, you're somewhere with no hookup.
Yeah.
So you're going to put this on first.
Yeah.
Warm the place through a bit.
Yeah.
Then, if you're me anyway, you're going to put the kettle on.
Yeah.
Make yourself a coffee, cup of tea.
Yeah.
Then once you're warm, you got your drink, you're going to make yourself some toast.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then if you're you're going to want to put that in and watch the news.
Yeah.
So you're nice and cosy, and you do all this sewing machine.
Yeah.
You can do all of that.
Yeah.
Without any hookup at all.
That's it. What we haven't done is 2 things that we normally do is straighteners on full whack, hairdryer. Excuse me. Should we just try them? Let's just go and
I've told you about using my straighteners. You just said 2 things we normally do.
That was a roll, we.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh. Back again. So we said we'd bring it out and we would try the panels to see if the panels worked. We've got no reason to think it wouldn't. So here we go, it's all set up. And let's have a look and see what it's charging at. Right, the sun is on it, so let's just have a look. Let's tilt the whole thing backwards. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. It's about 80 watts, and the cable is the shadow of the cable. So it is charging at 80 watts. So this is the much bigger one. And it's working on impound. Now they do 120. They do 120, 200. So that's the 120 panels there. I'm standing. The minute you stand in the way of it, it sort of cuts the charge down. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see how much it's charging?
No.
What's it look?
79.
Okay, so what happens if I do this? Is it dropped?
Stops.
Oh. So, you've only got to stand in front of it a tiny little bit and it cuts it off. So, yes, so the 120 panels do work quite happily with the 1 kilowatt unit. So,
Winnie, this way.
it's like Winnie's getting in the way. So we've proved that works. That's a result. What we need now is some 200 watt panels. Try it with. So, right, that'll work. Brilliant. So, all in all, quite happy with that one.
It's easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've been here 2 seconds, put the panels up, and
Yeah.
we're away.
Yeah.
Winnie's away.
Yeah.
She's gonna.
Winnie's just about to strangle me. So
Yeah.
So
there we go.
I think we've sort of really tested this
This way,
one.
Raymond. Actually, well, look. It's November.
Yes.
Look at it. That's it.
It's
22nd
November.
of November, and it's not
Mad.
glorious.
Absolutely mad.
So, I suppose if you had this, and went out for the day, then would you ready to do that?
Yeah, I mean,
When you come back, it'd all be done, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Ready to cook your dinner.
Yeah. Well, you'd leave it plugged in, charging all day whilst you're out.
That's what you
So
said.
yeah, so off grid, yeah, it'd be absolutely brilliant. It is a heavy unit, but it has to be, I guess.
Well, it's only a heavy unit until you put it where it wants to go, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it stays there.
Yeah. So we've tried the 500 watt, which was absolutely brilliant. The 1 kilowatt is brilliant. I've already put your surge ratings and everything else down there.
It's still at about 77, between 77 and 79.
Right.
And what's the maximum 100 then, is it?
120.
Oh, cool. Right.
So with, I mean,
so
the
this
sun
is a weak sun then, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a weak sun. So I mean, on the AC50S, we had it up to 118 at one point. So
Yeah.
I can't see any reason why this won't do the same. But yeah, definitely brilliant for off grid. We will test this unit off grid when we are away. I think with what we use though, we do use a little bit more power than the 1 kilowatt. So whether it's gonna,
We didn't try Ridge Monkey with it, did we?
yeah, but it's not electric, is it? You mean the Poweroak?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So because we use that Poweroak, that's a 2 kilowatt thing, so that's obviously not gonna cope. So, but yeah, I like it. I like it. It's
I wouldn't mind getting a little raclette then and see if it worked. That's really quite nice.
Oh, go on then. What's that do?
Oh, I expect most of you know what a raclette is.
No, I haven't got a clue.
Oh, it's like a hot stone that you cook stuff on.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so meat eaters will cook small bits of meat and you have it with bread and cheese, and it's just a real sociable way of eating. Us veggies, we'll have obviously we can bung mushrooms and peppers and courgettes and all sorts of lovely things on, and also cheese and eggs.
Well, we'll have to see if we can get one of what you just said.
A raclette.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a really you get a own little frying pan that goes underneath the hot stone.
All right. Well, we'll see if we can get one of them and do that.
Well, Haley's got one, and
So I hope you found the sort of Winnie's kicking off review of this helpful. We have tried a few more powerful things, kettles, toasters, etc., all which work brilliantly.
You had the washing machine working on.
Oh yes, and the washing machine. So I'll actually put that
proper
somewhere.
full-size washing
Yeah,
machine.
so we
at
had
home.
our full-size washing machine running on that. Admittedly, it was on a cold wash, which is, if you've got one of the smaller washing machines, the one that I reviewed probably 2 years ago, and again I'll put a link up to that somewhere. It will run that quite happily. I think our washing machine's a 2 kilowatt pole, so again
It still worked, didn't it?
it still works. So, well, no, I mean a 2 kilowatt pole, so it wouldn't be able to use heat. It'd only use it with cold water, but it did wash everything.
Yeah, but that's all right.
Yeah.
It saves me going down to the stream.
Right. If you found this video helpful,
Thumbs up, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't already, please
Subscribe.
and
Ring the bell for notifications.
hey.
I don't know how I got all these jobs to do, but I'm waiting for my pay rise now.
We'll be back in the next video, which is going to be a little while because You're off away, aren't you?
I'm off to sunny Yorkshire.
Sunny Yorkshire.
Where they forecast snow.
Yeah.
So it should be quite interesting.
Yeah.
Let's hope the train gets there before the snow.
Excellent. And she might even do some photography and videoing and stuff.
I was supposed to be going to Whitby. Is it Whitby? Whitby.
Yeah.
So if we do that, I might
Do a bit of vlogging.
do.
Excellent.
Let's see.
We'll be back in the next one. Bye for now.
Bye. Bye.
Bye bye.